Access 2019 Module 5 Part 11. We're going to be looking at top value queries in this segment. You want to remember that first of all you do have to sort this query, and it must be sorted in Design View because the sort has to happen before the records are selected. So you cannot sort in Datasheet View because then the records have already been selected by the time you sort. It must be sorted in descending order so that the highest values are on top and will be the first ones selected. Then after we sort, we're going to go up to the ribbon. We're going to use the return box to either set a quantity or a percentage of how many records we want included in our query. All right, so let's go over into our clinic database. We're going to start out using the example in the book. So I'm going to take a copy of this large invoice. I'm going to copy that and then I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to call this top 25% large invoices. All right, I'm going to open that up and I'm going to switch to Design View. Notice it is sorted in descending order in my Design View. So I'm going to come up here to the table, to the return box, choose 25%, and now it only shows me the top 25%. I'm going to save that. And then let's just do a couple more examples just to make sure it's very clear to you the 3 steps you have to take. So we're going to start a new query. We're going to create in Query Design. We're going to choose the billing table. I'm going to add all the fields, so I'm going to double click and I'm going to drag them down. I want the top fields, so I'm going to sort in descending order by the invoice amount. Now let's say I wanted the top 2, or maybe the top 12. Right? So I'm looking at this going 12 is not an option. Well, I can type in the number I want, 12, just tab out of there, and then click Run, and it gives me the top 12 invoice amounts. I'm going to save this as top 12, and we'll do one more. So we're going to start a create, query design, add our billing. I'm going to add all the fields. First thing I have to do, go over to the invoice amount field and sort it in descending order. You must sort in descending order in the Design View. Then I'm going to come up here to my return box. If I wanted the top 7%, I can just type in 7%, click Run, I get the top 7%. So I can name this top 7%. Okay, so when you create these top value queries, you want to remember to do both things. Sort in descending order, and then set the value in your return box, reading the questions very carefully so you make sure you know whether you are supposed to be choosing a count of the records or a percentage of the values. We're going to save that and close it, and that concludes our top value queries.